Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to take a quick first look review of the new 2020 Ford Escape. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The Ford Escape has thoroughly been overhauled for 2020. Aside from a revamped exterior design that gives the Escape a sportier look, there's a new base engine, an improved suspension, and 200 fewer pounds worth of weight. The newly redesigned Escape offers more interior room than before, especially in the rear seat, where a sliding second row helps open up a massive 40.7 inches of legroom. Folding the rear seats yields 65.4 cubic feet of maximum cargo space. Other highlights of the new 2020 Ford Escape include an 8-inch freestanding touchscreen, a head-up display, and a bundle of driver safety aids dubbed Ford Co-Pilot360, which include a rearview camera, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot warning, just to name a few. The 2020 Ford Escape is a compact crossover SUV available in 5 trim levels: S, SE, SE Sport, SEL, and Titanium trim levels. The base S comes with a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine that makes 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive are standard. Even as a base model, the S is still well equipped. Its interior features and infotainment tech aren't as sophisticated as the upper trims, but it comes with the basics, including several driver aids. The SE adds nicer wheels, a power-adjustable driver's seat, and the Sync 3 infotainment system, as well as keyless ignition and entry. The SE Sport uses the new hybrid powertrain based on a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that's good for 198 horsepower. That powertrain is also mated to a variable automatic transmission. The SE Sport also includes a leather-wrapped steering wheel and 12-inch digital gauge cluster display. Upgrades on the SEL configuration include a hands-free liftgate, remote start, sport seats, and a heated steering wheel. Options typically mirror those available on the SE. The top trim Titanium comes standard with the hybrid engine, leather-trimmed upholstery, an upgraded sound system, and more advanced driver aids. The revamped turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine makes 250 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque, and that's optional and paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. This engine is also optional on the SEL and only comes with all-wheel drive. On all other trims, all-wheel drive is optional. The new 2020 Ford Escape offers a decent set of standard features on each trim level and a host of available options. The latter can add up, however, often to eye-popping price for a compact SUV. The SEL trim is a good way to keep things in check. It comes with all the lower trim features like a 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, Sync 3, and adds other desirable items such as a hands-free power liftgate, roof rails, rear parking sensors, and a heated steering wheel. Okay, let's jump into this quick first look review of the upcoming 2020 Ford Escape. On the website here, they give us a lot of information. Seems like we can learn everything, we can do everything, learn everything about this new Ford Escape. The only thing we can't do is the build and price. So what we're going to do is just kind of learn about its features and the amenities, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we can see here that there are these clickable tabs. These clickable tabs are going to give us some information about this brand new 2020 Ford Escape and its amenities. So let's check that out. Okay, the first feature is this 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and it is gorgeous, especially at this price point. And speaking of price point, how much will the new 2020 Ford Escape cost? Well, the pricing technically hasn't really been announced, but I would think that the pricing is going to be close to the 2019 models. So starting MSRP somewhere around $24,000 for the base model S, and maybe a starting MSRP of maybe about $32,000 and change for the Titanium, I'm thinking. So yeah, they say this available, which means it's an option. This available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster lets you configure the look and function of your driving information. Super sweet, big digital speedometer right there. Love that. I touched upon this in the introduction, the second row sliding seats, 60-40 split, and all of the available room that you have. It's like 65.4 cubic feet of cargo space when you fold down these seats. That's pretty respectable. You got about 40 inches of leg room back here as well. Also pretty respectable. This is new and very cool for 2020. The available optional B&O, which stands for Bang & Olufsen sound system. You know, when Bang & Olufsen started putting sound systems in cars, I started noticing this. Well, I guess the Audis have been doing it since the late 2000s, but I started noticing it in BMWs around 2013, 2012, and it was only in high-end cars is what I'm saying. Now, here we are at a Ford Escape that has a starting MSRP of under $25,000, yet you know, we can get a Bang & Olufsen in this car. It's standard on the titanium. I don't know what other models they let you option in, and I bet you can't get it on the S model. But here it is, 10 speakers, Bang & Olufsen sound system. Very, very cool, and I bet you it sounds great in such a little interior space. Lastly, for those features and amenities they were wanting to show us right up front about the newly redesigned 2020 Ford Escape, there's this panoramic Vista roof. It's only available on the SE, SEL, and Titanium, so it is not available on all the trim levels. You can't get it on the SE Sport, and you can't get it on the S, which is the base model. In the introduction, I talked about a suite of driver aids dubbed Ford Co-Pilot360, right? It's an advanced suite of standard. That means it comes on all trim levels. Driver assist technologies, which include the Bliss with cross-traffic alert, right? Pre-collision assist with emergency braking, auto high-beam headlamps, lane keeping system, and a rear view camera. So that's all pretty cool. So here they're showing the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Here's that blind spot with cross-traffic alert. This feature can detect vehicles when you're backing out of a parking space or a driveway. That's super cool. I love this technology in particular right here. This one here is an available system. Available means it's an option. This one isn't standard. It's called Active Park Assist 2.0, and it's going to help you with parking in parallel or reverse perpendicular spots. So that's pretty cool. There's the adaptive cruise control with stop and go lane centering. Here's the rear view camera, which provides a great view of what's behind the vehicle. Here's an available feature that's called Evasive steering assist, and it can help make it easier to avoid a potential collision. So there's that available safety feature there. Here we've got the lane keeping system, which can help you keep centered in your lane. That could be helpful. Here's an optional an optional feature here. It's called Voice Activated Navigation System, which adds pinch and zoom capability that can help you stay confidently on course because you can do it faster, right? And it's available with the Sync 3. Last but not least, there's auto high beam headlamps. Kind of self-explanatory. They've been around for a long time. These things, when they know it's extra dark, they can turn on automatically, and when they know approaching vehicles coming, so that way you're not blinding out those people, these things can turn off so they're not blinding out oncoming traffic. Here they're just showing us that we can do a little virtual walk around of the 2020 Ford Escape, right? It's a compact SUV, crossover SUV. Has a hybrid powertrain that is available. It's pretty nice. I think it looks pretty great. Look, a little quad or a little faux dual exhaust out back here. Looks pretty good. Other notable features here, it says selectable drive modes. So let's see, there are 5 different modes, so 5 different drive modes: normal, eco, slippery, sport, and deep snow/sand. Once selected, each one of these drive modes can modify the electronic stability control system and traction control system without you having to do anything. Oh, this reminds me of the new BMW M5 because it has four-wheel drive, yet you can disconnect from the four-wheel drive. So apparently the 2020 Ford Escape has something in common with the brand new BMW M5, which is the available all-wheel drive disconnect designed to help save fuel. All-wheel drive disconnect allows for the disconnection of the rear drive line when the system detects all-wheel drive is not needed. I have to say this, if you watch this channel, you know I like digital speedometers, which we can see right here, and I like head-up displays, which we can see right here. Yeah, I really do. So this is an available system. It's not standard, but yeah, you can get the head-up display. It puts your information up here. Is this the best head-up display in the business? No, it's not. I think BMW has the best. Okay, yeah, so they want to tell us a little bit about innovative technology. We've basically gone through all the information. Really, this is the last bit of information they want to tell us on the page, and they want to talk about this innovative technology. It looks to be the available Sync 3, the Ford Pass Connect, WAZE Technology, and the Ford Plus Alexa. So let's discover what they want to tell us real quick. Surely it's not a whole bunch of information. So right off the bat, here's the benefit of getting the Sync 3. If you get the Sync 3 and you're in the market for one of these 2020 Ford Escapes, if you get the Sync 3, then that brings you the power of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is very cool. Sync 3 also has a capacitive touchscreen, enhanced voice recognition, and climate control so you can keep your eyes on the road. Very cool. Then that Ford Pass Connect is really just their Wi-Fi hotspot, really, honestly. That's what it is. Then there's this WAZE technology. This is a crowdsourced real-time navigation. So it's pretty cool. I don't see why the standard navigation isn't good enough, but yeah, there's the WAZE technology. Ford seems to be about it. I think there might be one or two other manufacturers I can't think of off the top of my head that might integrate WAZE app, but here it is. So there you go. So if you have the Sync 3 and then there's this Ford Plus Alexa, then this is a cloud-based voice service, and it gives you lots of features like voice navigation, traffic information. Why? But you need Amazon Prime so you can control your supported smart home devices right from your car. It says Alexa also interacts with Google, Apple, and Microsoft calendars as well. So yeah, that's the information we have on the new upcoming 2020 Ford Escape. Now, like I said, we already talked about pricing. When is the release date? Well, here's the deal. The new Ford Escape will be built in the Louisville, Kentucky assembly plant. All right, and you know the pricing, we don't know what it is. It's going to be announced closer to launch date, but I think I'm pretty sure around the same pricing for the 2019 models, right? Around $24,000 for the S model and about $32,000 and change as a starting price for your titanium. And as far as when will these vehicles show up on dealer floors, I think the release date, the launch date, is some availability is somewhere around the fall of 2019, which is coming up because it is July of 2019 right now. So we should be seeing this vehicle in the showrooms probably within a couple of months. As far as a plug-in version of this of the Ford Escape, that's scheduled to arrive in the spring of 2020, it appears. So yeah, that's all the information I have on the upcoming 2020 Ford Escape. So if you found this first look review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you've watched this whole video from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.